Welcome back and thank you for tuning in. Today we have this wonderful knobby opal specimen. You can see it's got a beautiful green flash sat underneath that white cap that's just waiting to be exposed. In its rough form, this opal clocks in at 4.375 carats. Jumping straight across to the cutting machine, we're starting out on the 120 grit wheel. Because this opal is quite small, I'm being very delicate because I don't want to burn or cut through any colour that is unnecessary. Speeding up the footage here, you can see that white cap went in a lot further than I was originally anticipating. But the further we go in, you can see that a bright green flash is being exposed. And that's quite exciting because that's some seriously bright colour. It's being clouded by the sand, but it's really nice colour nonetheless. Working around the opal, I'm just trying to get rid of the sand as quickly as I can. The further I go down, the brighter this colour is getting. But unfortunately, the sand seems to be sticking around, and this gives reference to the title of the video. Underneath there is a blue bar, but in the video it looks quite bright. In reality, it had a brightness of 1, so it wasn't worth chasing. So I'm not going to get too excited about that. I'm still going to focus on the green flash on top. The gem is getting a lot smaller because of the amount of sand that was in it, but it feels like we're getting close to the end. After using a failed lighter, I switch across to one that works to get ready to dop the opal. Preparing the dop stick, heating up the opal just enough before then attaching it to the dop stick, and making sure that the opal sits flush and straight. I'm going to dry cut the stone now because you can see there's loads of sand dots still in the opal, and by dry cutting it, it helps to see when the sand is removed, because sometimes the water can cloud it or even hide the sand that's still inside. The further we go in, the more the sand comes out, but you can see there's still a couple of dots left in the face. However, the bad news is the colour is disappearing, and that brings us to the lesson that this opal teaches you. You don't have a finished opal, and you don't have a gem until all the sand is out. And this opal has taught us this lesson in a very harsh way. You'll see when I reveal the final gem, but because the sand went so far in on the top of the opal, it forced me to cut through the best colour. It's a real shame, but that's just the way opal works. You can't win them all, and anyone that's cut opal will know that. As painful as it is, you can't leave sand for the sake of bright colour. We're moving on to the polish now, before revealing the final gem. I'm showing a very quick moment here on how I finish the back of an opal. Basically, I dop it upside down and just make sure that the bottom sits flush, and basically that the opal stands up straight. The final gem here, you can see, is very lackluster. All that super bright green is gone, and the crystal characteristic of the opal makes the sand on the inside still show up. That pesky sand in the face forced me to cut through the best colour and left me with a stone with a brightness of 1. The finished opal weighs just over a carat, which is nice. At a brightness of 1, it's worth no more than about £30. A real shame, but again a very valuable lesson when it comes to cutting opal. Please, please, please don't leave sand in the face. And if it means that you have to cut through the best colour, then so be it. Sometimes it just has to happen.